Howdy y'all. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about motovlogging on a budget. And there's a lot of reasons why somebody would do that. Maybe they're just starting out and they don't want to dump a lot of money into something they're not sure they're going to do for a while. Or a lot of people getting ready to put kids through college, just don't have the money, and but they like the idea of motovlogging, and they have the bike, or they just simply don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 on a camera with the built-in mic jack and waterproof casing and all that stuff to motovlog. It might be something they really love and they're passionate about, but it just doesn't make sense to them to spend that kind of cash on what might be a hobby. So I know when I first got into this, I wasn't sure I was going to do it forever or whatever, and so I didn't want to spend $200, $300, $400, $500 and above on motovlogging. So anyways, I don't know that I have the best solution, but I have a solution. I'm just going to say that you can do a quality, not the best, but a quality motovlog with under $100 worth of equipment. Actually, well under 100. And I'll go over the equipment in a minute. What's inspired me to talk about this is that motovlogger Jim Payne, calls himself an old fart on a motorcycle, has an iPhone. He's trying to figure out how to rig that and do motovlogs. And his last attempt wasn't bad. He could use part of my deal for his setup and be done pretty much. I'm not sure iPhones are really the way to go, but he already has iPhones, so why spend the extra cash? I believe he'll probably ultimately will spend more cash and maybe go in this direction. What I'm about to talk about is will be helpful to him. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, there are a lot of action video cameras that you can pick up for around or under $50. And I know that because I've done some research, actually did a little more reviewing this morning. I went on to Amazon, and of course you can do the same thing at buy.com or eBay or any of those places. So anyways, I went on to Amazon and I just put in their their internal web search, action video camera. And, as you would expect, tons of them came up. And many of them in the $50 range or below. I like using Amazon over the others for a couple of reasons. I'm on Amazon every once in a while because I'm a Prime member. When I travel especially, I use my Kindle Fire for the books to read and movies to watch and stuff like that. And what's really cool about them is most of their products have a good number of reviews by owners. And I feel like you can really rely on that. So, I did the search. I found some cameras that got good reviews that were under $50, and then I took the name of that camera, went to YouTube, and put them in there. In the vast majority of the cases, somebody on YouTube had done a review on that camera and had examples of the quality of the video. So I know what I'm talking about. You can get a decent video camera for under 50 bucks. And some of them come with all kinds of setups, including attachments for motorcycles and waterproof cases. So now they're not going to have what the $200, $300, $400, $500 cameras have, and that's a jack for a microphone. So what do? Well, let me stop this right here, and I'll give you an idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so for this video, I took my Aztec Action Pro and just clipped it on here. So any of the cameras that I had talked about, you can turn around and put a under $50 camera and mount it anywhere you want on the bike, including on your helmet, you know, anywhere, and just find a place where it doesn't vibrate too much and you get a good video. And then what I did was I have this Olympus digital voice recorder, and I really like it because it clips out real handy, plugs right in the computer, acts like a flash drive, and has your audio files on there, and has you probably can't see this, but has several audio files within a folder, and has several folders to choose from, A through E anyways. So with the camera mounted, then it's just a matter of getting audio. And I just take this, I actually have a bag of these cheap microphones that I bought a bag of 6 or 8 of these online, and literally they were like, I know they weren't any more than 15 bucks. I want to say they were closer to 10 bucks for the bag of them, and they work fine. And I take this and drop it anywhere I want, tuck this up above eye level on the side, either side, and go from there. Or I could put a little Velcro on it and attach it here, secure it more with a rubber band, whatever. These, about 25 bucks. So you got about 75 bucks invested into what I believe gives you the capabilities of doing a pretty good quality motovlog. Now you take that compared to, say, you know, my Drift, you know, $200 camera, or $399 for GoPro. And certainly if you're just starting out or whatever, this is worth giving it a shot. Is 75 bucks a lot of money? Yeah, I think it's a lot of money. But in comparison, it's a pretty good way to motovlog on a budget. So there you go. I hope it helps somebody. Bye-bye.